Hey y'all, wake up, man. Listen, so this is what I did in the beginning of my barber career in order to build my clientele. So the first thing I did was I started cutting family members, right? I told everybody that I was a barber. I identified as a barber. I see a lot of barbers, they look at barbering as just a hustle in the beginning. A lot of your family members don't respect it. A lot of the people that you hang around, your spouse, your friends, a lot of people don't respect it. They look at it like some little hustle. So you ashamed of saying you're a barber, so you don't want to tell everybody, right? And there's a lot of barbers trying to creep on in a barbershop and get some of this barber money and then go live life like a rapper or whatever you're doing, like a rapper or a drug dealer. You don't want to tell nobody that you a barber, right? A lot of people are ashamed of that, so they're not identifying as barbers and then wonder why you struggle with clientele, right? Because you're afraid to tell everybody you're a barber. So you must identify as a barber, and you start off by telling everybody you know, and that's friends and family or whatever. And they got friends and family that they trust and they gonna tell about you, right? Another thing I did, I posted up in the shop. And this first shop that I got into was a 7-day week shop. And you can go in anytime you want as long as you pay your booth rent. So I suggest you get in one of those shops in the beginning. And I was there 7 days, right? So I'm taking everything, all the stragglers, all that. And I'm gonna tell you, in the beginning of your barber career, you're gonna deal with some of the most bullshit people. I'm telling you that right now. You're gonna deal with so many bullshit people because, yes, you are desperate, right? See, later in your career, you can say, man, I'm not desperate. I'm gonna cut the people I wanna cut, right? That's where I'm at with it now. But see, in the beginning, I was taking everybody. The little badass kids that won't sit still in their chair, people with all these different scabs and shit on their head. You know, I made sure I cleaned them clippers out, but I was taking everything. Old people, you know, I was cutting everybody that nobody else wanted to cut. I was cutting all the stragglers, all that. I was taking everybody. I was dealing with all of the bullshit. I wanted to get my name out there, right? One time we had this little slow kid, right? And nobody didn't want to cut him because he was kind of slow, right? So I cut him. I gave this dude, I put that fire on him, right? And something back out there, and everybody was looking, right? I also cut this guy, this homeless guy that used to come in and clean the shop. So I started cutting his hand. I was putting that dope on his head with them clippers, right? And he was going around and he was telling people about me. And people like, man, this homeless guy doing with this live ass haircut? That brought me people. See what I'm saying? I was cutting everybody. I needed to get my name out there. So don't be afraid to get your name out there, right? Do what you gotta do. In the beginning of my career, I was taking all fades. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, you see barbers cutting the people, the kind of people that they want to cut. Yeah, they charging a certain amount per haircut or whatever, man. You start off like I did. I looked at the market. I seen what the market, the bottom price was for haircuts. I charged that and I took everybody. And ultimately, that led up to where I'm at now, right? I'm fully booked, all that. But I made sure in the beginning, I had to deal with the bullshit, but I went through what I had to go through to get what I needed done. You see what I'm saying? So don't be afraid to do what it is that you gotta do in order to get the shit that you need done in the beginning of your barber career, because it's about growth. It ain't about being pretty. It ain't about being tight. It ain't about showing off. It's about growth, right? So focus on growth. Y'all like the video, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, wake y'all asses up.